All right, fellas, welcome back to some more stupid bullshit here on the internet. Starting with this. Ruby Rose says she's confused about how she's single while in her prime at 28 years old. You can just tell you're about to hear something very, very profound and intelligent. Let's take a listen.
It ain't no motherfucking way. I look like this. Like, just chilling in my car. Like, I just look like this. Off the wake up, like no makeup, just a little lash and lip gloss and a little filter. And I'm single? It don't make sense. But it's okay. I'm fucking crazy.
I just can't figure it out, man. I mean, why would nobody want this? Clearly, such a great catch, right? Seems very intelligent, very personable, not combative, annoying, or arrogant whatsoever. Definitely not Ran Thru either, at all, even though, wait, what's this here? Oh yeah, there's an entire AI-generated list of all the rappers she's fucked. We got Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Playboi Carti, Young Thug, Lil TJ, DDG, French Montana, Ian Connor, Birdman, and Drewski. Just to name a few. You know there's more, right? These are all just the ones that are like known or rumored out on the internet. Actually, now that I think of it, 6ix9ine just said on a recent podcast that she was one of the most passed around girls in the entire industry. And then you couple that with the fact that she sells pictures of her naked asshole on OnlyFans for like $3 a month, and you're wondering why the fuck no one wants to date you and be your man and take you seriously? Bitches be 28 years old talking about, I ain't ready for a relationship. Baby girl, you missed the window. You are a hoe for life now. Maybe it's the body count and the mileage. Of course, here in the replies, there's another hoe past her prime talking some bullshit. Confused, babe, I'm in my prime too. They just can't afford the vibe. Yeah, that's definitely it. They can't afford it. All those are rich motherfucking rappers that you were running around with. They can't afford anything. That's the reason. It can't be anything that you did. We can't, God forbid, take accountability. No, please, no. This one hits the hardest. It's because she wants a millionaire, but a millionaire don't want her. Damn. Fucking cook that bitch to a crisp.
So I'm starting to realize, generally speaking, that men my age are just not attracted to me, or I don't know what it is. I don't really have men my age coming after me. And so I'm wondering why. Not because I plan on changing anything. Like, I'm just genuinely curious. What I'm thinking is either, one, I just seem too exhausting, or maybe two, I seem too crazy, like too much of a handful. So what is it? Can someone tell me? You're really not going to hurt my feelings. I just am curious.
Oh man. All right. So this guy says, she's in my age group, so I will give a response. Number 1, you carry yourself in an ignorant manner. Number 2, you immediately said you're unwilling to change anything. Number 3, you tote fake nails, so being fake is a part of your personality. Number 4, men in our generation are tired of approaching a woman and expressing interest only to be scoffed at or shut down because of absurd preconceptions your dumbass is obsessed with because of the internet echo chambers. Whew. Number 5, I'd bet you don't want children at this point, and I'd equally bet most men do. How about number 6? You seem like an arrogant bitch that makes videos in your car. It makes silly little TikToks while you're driving and are completely immature at the big age of 37 years old. Anyone ever think of that? Maybe the fact that she looks like she's ran through, got high mileage on her, and clearly curved hundreds of men throughout her prime in her 20s. Now, unfortunately, just kind of looks like a rotten, used up piece of meat that many guys have already disposed of willingly. I mean, really, she's not even bad looking. The thing here is, you know, she actually is getting attention from men, right? A lot of these women are saying, no men talk to me, no men talk to me. Guys, we know that's all bullshit. All of these women have men that try to talk to them, try to hit on them, but they don't want the attention, or they're so used to having that amount of attention that it no longer even registers as attention to them. It's not the dudes who they want to talk to them, so they just simply ignore them. Well, when you're 37 years old, still acting like you're 22, playing fucking games, ignoring guys and curving them, eventually the standards are gonna have to come down. Because all the men you want, already got a nice, agreeable, non-argumentative girl, probably way younger than you, and much more pleasant of a person. This reply was pretty brutal, but it kind of maybe sums it up too. She's 37. Ouch, dude. Now this next one was found by yours truly. I tweeted it out there on the Bird app. Make sure you go follow me there, fellas. But I saw this on TikTok, one of the worst places ever. 35-year-old Ran Thru woman cannot fathom that men her age want younger women in their 20s who won't bring trauma and problems into a relationship. She's so mad that she calls it grooming. Can't make it up. Let's take a listen.
So the other night I was at my friend's house and there was a very, very handsome man there. And I sat down and started talking to him. And he said some things that were shocking. So I'm 35, he's 33, and we stumbled upon the topic of what are the ages of people that you would date. And I'm over here like, the youngest I would date currently is 30. And to me, that's pushing it. Like, that's still a little too young at my ripe years of 35 years old. And this man says to me that he would date a woman who is 20 years old. He's 33. And then he goes on to say that he said that he wants them younger so that he can mold her into the woman and girlfriend that he wants her to be. And my initial reaction is, ew, okay, that's very grooming of you. And then he continues to say that the less relationship experience that she has, the better, so that she's not bringing drama and expectations from previous relationships into this relationship. And he doesn't see that there's anything wrong with this. Dude, you're literally talking about grooming 20-year-olds as a 33-year-old man. This is disgusting behavior. This is disgusting.
It's literally hilarious that you can see the actual genuine look of disbelief on her face. Like, she cannot wrap her mind around this concept. A 35-year-old woman who is single with a nose ring shockingly didn't get an engagement ring from anybody along the way. Wow. I can't fucking believe it. I wonder why. You know, older women like this can cope all they want. It will never be lost on me how absolutely hilarious it is that the entirety of their adult life, from 18 to 35, women are the gatekeepers of sex. They choose who to let in, who not to let in, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, fellas, it is up to men to decide who gets married and who doesn't. I don't think she can handle that. And honestly, dude, look, if I randomly wound up single now in my 30s as well, I don't know if I'd go as young as 20 years old, all right? That's a little younger. But going for ones on the younger side in their 20s, there's completely nothing wrong with that. Remember when there was a thing called consent between two grown adults? Yeah, and now these has-beens are out there coping, trying to say that that's grooming for some reason. Like, you can't make this shit up. I truly believe the age of 35 for women is where they relive their entire life, realize they've been shitty to everyone they've been come in contact with, and at the end of their egg deployment, they take it out on younger women. Happened to my ex-wife. Damn, man. That was tough. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, if they're single at 35 years old, I feel like 35 has got to be like an age of reflection. And that's where that like rotten bitterness just starts to show itself, and shows itself very nicely when they make these TikToks in their car. They all tell on themselves, man. Just in the car, yapping and yapping like a bunch of teenagers using that app. It's really quite astounding. Now, I also saw this tweet come across my timeline, and it was from FaZe Censor. I think most of you guys are going to be familiar with him, but for those that aren't, this man is a former professional Call of Duty player. He is clearly a very in-shape, good-looking dude, has his head on straight, all-around nice guy, right? Motivational, positive, happy guy. He was actually famous a couple of years back because he broke up with, like, one of the hottest chicks on earth, Yanette Garcia. You may be familiar with her. She's like the hot Mexican weather girl. I'll put a picture of her on the screen right now. But he was dating her, and he broke up with her to focus on his Call of Duty career, so he was getting clowned on a lot back then. But here is his dating experience, which I found to be quite fascinating, and I think a lot of you guys are going to think this is relatable. Let's take a listen.
I've been thinking a lot about this since the summer's over now. I've been on a lot of dates over the summer since the pull-up board record, because I've been single for like 4 years, and I got my mind right, and everything feels great. So I'm like, okay, let me put myself out there. Let's try this thing. Like, why not? And I noticed, like, no matter how grandiose or small the date was, whether it was like a coffee date or like a workout or even something like a boat lunch date or like something extravagant, I've tried a lot of different approaches. I've been very quiet. Like, I like to listen. I like to ask whoever I'm on a date with a lot of questions. And I noticed that, like, not a single time did any of the dates say thank you one time. Like, they didn't say thank you in a text. They didn't say thank you in the moment. Never. You know, and I'm a pretty like giving person, I think. And one thing I noticed in my life is I feel like I get taken advantage of because I feel like I give too much. And now that I've been very reserved and quiet, now I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's have some fun. I'm like, man, it's just like always the one thing that sits in my brain. I'm like, the little things really do go a long way. You know, it's always the little things that matter. It's not about what you got, who you are, any of that stuff. It's just always about the little things and appreciation, you know? It's just like a public service announcement. Maybe I'm just cooked. Maybe it's me. But I'm struggling out here, guys. Like, I'm not getting any satisfaction in these dates or these experiences. It's just feels like a lot of taking and taking and taking and just no gratitude or sense of respect. It's just a lot of entitlement, it feels like. Am I cooked? Am I crazy, guys? Am I the only one dealing with this? Let me know.
So what do we learn here, fellas, all right? This man is the world record pull-up holder, okay? Nobody on planet Earth has ever done more pull-ups than this man has done, okay? He's a multimillionaire, clearly a good-looking dude, very, very in shape, takes fitness very seriously. Nice guy, probably has his retirement completely laid out ahead of him, even though he's still working and streaming and do all that. You know, set for life, has money, world famous, right? Has millions and millions of followers. And yet, homie still finds himself in a position where he's sitting across from ungrateful bitches at the table on a date. How does this happen? What kind of poisonous TikTok algorithms has infected the brains of millennials and Zoomer women? I'll really never understand it, dude. It's quite a phenomenon. If face censor is gonna wind up with ungrateful bitches, then you are surely going to wind up meeting some ungrateful bitches as well. And they all just have this rotten, nasty attitude about men. I saw this tweet, encapsulates it perfectly. Just know that every man has a roster of 5 minimum. I'm gonna let you read that again, all right? Really look at how ridiculous of a statement this is, fellas. Every man has a roster of 5 minimum with 1,500 likes on this, 1,600 retweets. Do these girls live in a fucking alternate reality? Let's be real, fellas. Most motherfuckers don't even have a roster of 1. I got plenty of friends who probably haven't seen a pussy in the last year. I love them. They're still my friends, right? Don't get me wrong, but this is just the average male experience. And for whatever reason, these dumbass fucking bitches out here on Twitter are all in agreement that every dude is fucking 5 chicks minimum. Lady, you really think that the fucking loser at the Burger King drive-thru got 5 hoes on standby? You really think that? You really actually believe that the fucking loser sitting on Discord all night playing WoW Classic with his boys is just wondering which of his 5 bitches he should fuck tonight after he gets off the game? Can we stop even entertaining such ridiculous garbage? Female privilege at this point is living life on such an easy mode that you actually starts projecting onto others, and you believe that other people are also living life on easy mode as well. I can't think of a more delusional statement or assumption that every guy has a roster of 5 bitches that he's fucking. Don't get me wrong, there are some dudes out there that do have that, but we know that's very, very rare, and most dudes are afraid to even approach a woman, let alone ask one to fuck, let alone ask 5 to fuck, all right? The only roster of 5 looks exactly like this here. Your thumb and your 4 fingers, motherfucker, for real. Well, anyway, fellas, that is about enough goddamn motherfucking internet for one day. That was a lot to take in, a lot to unpack. You fellas let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure you guys are gonna have oh so much to say about all this, and I look forward to reading your comments as always. If you guys enjoyed the video or were absolutely horrified by it, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn on your goddamn notifications so that you could be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. Special thank you to my channel members, as always, for your extra support. You guys are the true MVPs, and I could not be doing this without you. Check out Defy merch down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and my second channel. Links to everything is in the description, and I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye. Stay safe, fellas. For real.